I'm continuing to review all the games on Game Pass so that you guys don't have to, and today we're reviewing the legendary Age of Empires. Quick disclaimer, I'm only going to review Age of Empires 1 because even though there is a 2, 3, 4 and Mythology on Game Pass, I'm going to assume that they're all largely the same. If they're not, tell me in the comments or sue me. It's my series, I'll do what I want. I know everyone knows this, but for the sake of continuity, Age of Empires is a real-time strategy game focused on the events in Europe, Africa and Asia. The purpose of the game is to gather resources, build your empire and advance through the ages to defeat your enemies. I was nervous to pick up this game because I know it has a reputation of being an absolute masterpiece, but I've never played it. I'll tell you what though, even after only playing it for an hour, I can see why it was such a masterpiece in the late 90s. Growing up, I always saw this as one of those really old, boring dad games, but now I'm grown up and I'm a dad, I can see the appeal. And I take back the fact that I thought it was a boring game when I was younger. As I started playing, I had no idea that the game actually had campaigns and levels that you had to complete. I thought it was much more of a just gather resources and continue to build, but the fact that it was broken down and structured like that made me want to keep playing. I can genuinely see how people lost so many hours to this game. But yeah, overall, really bloody impressed. I can see why it's a masterpiece and why it stood the test of time. I can also see why there's an Age of Empires 2, 3, 4, Mythology and a variety of other games that have all been spun off from it as well. As for a verdict, I'm going to give the game a solid 8.5 out of 10. I feel like if I was reviewing this back in the 90s, I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10, but since then there's been a lot better games that have come out and have stood the test of time even more so than Age of Empires. That's not to say that this doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10 spot, but for me, I think it's going to be an 8.5 out of 10. Come for me if you don't agree, let me know in the comments. I don't know. It's good, but it's just not 10 out of 10, you know? Who knows, I may even finish it and give Age of Empires 2, 3, 4 and 5 a go. I probably won't, but I'll at least finish Age of Empires. Don't forget to follow and see if I can find a 10 out of 10 on Game Pass. I'm sure there's one, right? There's got to be a 10 out of 10 somewhere, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll see you in the next one.